Hello everybody and welcome back to Lone Oak Farm. So today we're going to try something a little different. I have the gearbox mod installed. I'm just going to try it out on camera for once in my life and see what happens. But right now we're going to rush over to field 30 and see about buying it. We have the money for it, I think. Also, I have... why am I not moving? Let's go. Come on. Oh, it's spinning. I didn't know. I have the steering wheel back, which is very, very nice to have. So, be using it today as well. But I want to get over there before the worker spends all my cash. So, let's just kind of hurry. Apparently, this truck got even faster. That's weird. It can go like 118 miles an hour now. So we're looking for field. I can't remember which exact one. One of these is like ready to go, and that's the one I want to buy. Also, I didn't skip any other time. Oh, I need to turn up time, by the way. I didn't skip any other time besides one day to get over to this new day, and that happened. That's ready to go, and we just planted it yesterday. So the soil control mod will be coming into play. We won't be able to keep up. It will just be constant all the time, which, you know, is fine, you know, sometimes, but other times not so much. We go this way. I think I went the right way. Maybe I didn't. I definitely didn't. But yeah, we're just we're trying some stuff out today. So, kind of bear with me there a little bit. And one of these buttons is the park brake. There it is. And I need to slow my roll here. Yes, we will buy this. There we go. Now we own field 18. So, 3 more fields to go, and then we're good. But I just needed to come over here while we had the money. So, there we go. Okay, so the time that we were gone, our harvesters picked up 80% on their grain tank, so we're going to go ahead and get them unloaded. And I'm interested to see how the Mac's going to work out. So we're almost out of gas again in this truck, so need to start worrying about that a little bit. All right, let's see here. Okay, it is set up to be automatic, which I don't like. I think it's because I installed the mod and already bought the vehicles. But it does sound better, and we're not taking off as fast, so that's a pretty good thing. Get up here and get them unloaded. Now, I have to like use a different train of thought whenever I use this mod, so it's different for me. I kind of like it, but I'm really preparing myself for the next map that we're going to play on. Because FS19 is not going to be launched until November 20th, I was expecting to do this map and then go straight into Sosnovka. Because I was expecting, you know, like a late October release, and we're almost to August. So that would give us, you know, plenty of time there. And yeah, so I guess for right now, we're going to worry about playing this map, and the next one is going to be called Shamrock Valley, which is an Irish map, and it's made by Oxygen David, who also had a helping hand in the making of this map. And we're going to play it a little bit differently than what we're playing this, and I'm actually going to try to do 2 videos per day. So 1 in the morning and then 1 in the afternoon. I want to do both, and I want to do them every day. These are maps that I have been waiting for a very, very long time, and I want to play them, you know, how I want to play them. So this one we started with nothing, you know, no fields and everything. On the Irish map, we will start with, you know, pretty standard equipment, but all the field zone. But only 2 or 3 of the fields are going to be arable, and the rest will be just grass fields. So we're going to have to work our way up through like that. So we will be using, you know, region-based equipment and all, you know, the normal things that I try to do. I try to be, you know, region specific on all the equipment that I get. And we're going to be using, you know, some JCBs, some Fiats, you know, things like that. The Fiat 190 seems to be fairly common, so we'll probably see the use of that again if I don't find something else. JCB, some Fords. I have a really nice Ford TW25 picked out. And yeah, we're going to try to do it. I want that to be my most realistic. So yeah, we're going to try to do that like super realistic. And, you know, that means me actually, you know, using blinkers, not passing traffic, doing things that actually, you know, make sense in the game. So we will be using the gearbox mod. That's why I'm trying it out today. I'm trying to learn it. And we're going to be using seasons as well, because, you know, we're going to have all these fields. We're also going to be doing something I tried to do on Kleinselheim, which was the different layers of cultivation and how you go, you know, about choosing out what you're going to do. And actually, I want to get this filled back up before I forget about it and go somewhere and run out of gas. So we'll be doing, you know, everything that I can to make the map as realistic as possible. So that means doing things that I am, you know, like I'll probably have a wiki page or something open for farming. And of course I'll be asking you all for different things about how I'm going to do things and how they should be done and everything like that. So it should be a pretty good time. It's just going to be a lot slower series. We're not going to be worried about getting really, really far ahead or anything. I just want to play it slow. Dang it, I need to Ford. Just let me go over here and open the gate. I just put it up. I got to pull the other Ford here out of the way because we're going to do a little bit of plowing today. As you can see, I've already lined it out. I talked about making field 22 and 23 one big field instead of two smaller ones, so it'd be easier to keep track of. So that is what we're going to do. But either this episode or in the next, I'm going to have to worry about... Oops, I'm in the wrong gear. There we go. Worry about getting some food for our sheep. They will start to become hungry, so we're going to have to do a little bit of grass cutting and some baling. So I'm probably not going to pull this too far out of the yard because we're going to be using it later anyway. Now, I'm sorry if this gearbox thing is, you know, not up to snuff. I'll probably use it for a couple of episodes. That way I can just kind of get the hang of it, because not only am I going to be playing with the gearbox, I'm also going to be trying to do as much as I can from the cab. So, you know, as much plowing, cultivating, seeding, and everything as I can from the cab. And, you know, if that's something you're interested in, hopefully you like that kind of playthrough. You know, I'm just trying to... I want to learn as much as I can. So, really kind of pushing for it. Alright. So that shouldn't go nowhere. Now we just need the good old John Deere. The 7810. Get it unfolded and ready to go. Hopefully our worker isn't stopping. They should be making pretty decent progress. We'll have to go and get it all sorted out. Alright. Get this unfolded, started. We're in auto hold. Let me unhook from this. I want to actually... Does this one have shifters? Yes, I think that... Yeah, because there's like some 1s and 2s and stuff. Okay, so we'll go put the actual gearing on this and see how well I'm going to manage. I may not be the best at this, so hopefully, you know, you guys can kind of help me along and you know, make me understand, you know, what gear's best to be in and everything like that. Do you want high RPM? Do you want low RPM? Do you want it to lug? You know, these are things I don't know. Alright, let's customize. Default manual. Okay, yeah, we want that. Everything else there is fine. Alright, so... Oh, apparently it had default manual. Why did this say automatic? Let me open up the menu here. Toggle automatic. Simple. Manual. There we go. Okay. So, got the handbrake on. Let's let the handbrake off. I should probably be in the other range here. I'm in, like, low range. Also, I need to do this today. Where is the... There we go. Now we should be able to hear. Oh, I need this thing. Alright, so I'm in gear 3 in some kind of range. Okay, 2570 RPM. Okay, I just got to remember which ones go up and down. So if I... Okay. Alright, that makes sense. That makes sense. Not sure why my stoplight's coming on. Now, I don't know if I'm going to use the manual attach mod or not. It can have some issues, so that is kind of a worry. Oh, God, no. Why am I got a bunch of RPM going here? Am I, like, spinning, or what's going on? Okay, it was because the tool wasn't all the way out. So this is going to take a while. This is going to take some learning. Okay, so we want to go back to this. Watch it shake, watch it wiggle. And I want to be going about 6. So gear 3 in low. Alright, so what happens when I start going forward? Not a lot of wheel spin, so that's good. Okay, that was the wrong answer. Let's no, let's go. Yeah, like that. Okay. So what's the P mean? If anybody knows, let me know, because I don't understand the nomenclature here. So I figure G is for gear. Is your P for your primary box, and then you've got like the secondary box on the side? Is that how this is going to work? Or, you know, I have no idea. It's very interesting. Like, I've very seldomly used this mod, and I think it's a pretty good one. It's just I don't have that kind of knowledge about how I want the game to work or how it needs to work. So I'm like heavily reliant upon you guys and your comments on helping me, you know, figure it all out. Because if it wasn't for you guys helping, I would have like no idea what I'm doing half the time. I barely can get it right most of the time. All right, so let's stop. No. You need to. If only my gear shifter worked. Like, that would probably help out some of this. Now, why did it go back down to P1 when I was in P2 gear 3? I guess this is just gonna, you know, teach me not to be not to be in such a rush all the time. So let's back up a little bit. Which is nice, you know. I mean, sometimes I just need a break from being, you know, going super duper fast. They have a full grain tank again. Jeez, they're just working away here. Well, let's see what kind of mess the worker will make as soon as I get into the actual field here. We'll get them going. Oh, that's right, it can't. Okay. Park brake. There we go. Alright, let me go check on them. Oh no, we're gonna have to drive in the crop because I drove in it. I wasn't fast enough. Okay, like I said, I mean, this is gonna be a pretty good learning experience. For me, at least. I know, like, this may not make for the best video. Normally, I try to have all my ducks in a row when I'm trying to learn, but today is a little bit different. Because, you know, I mean, sometimes it's okay to share stuff like this. You know, we're trying our best here. What more could I ask of myself, really? I just want to do a good job. Alright, we're about full here. So, we'll let them go ahead. Okay, so we got soybeans here. Best price is still XJS, just by a little bit. But yeah, the like, this mod isn't probably going to stay on this save. It's mainly going to be for Shamrock Valley. So, you know, that's the kind of style I'm going for, is just a lot slower. You know, we're not going to get, like, it's not going to be like super duper progressive. But, you know, I want to start out about mid-spring with the series. So, you know, we can already have some stuff established, and, you know, we've got to have, you know, things to do. We'll be doing, like, winter wheat and barley and stuff like that. That's something I've never done in any of my series. And, whoa, buddy. If the map is anywhere as good as what this map has been, then I think, you know, we'll have a winner. It's just going to be slower. You know, that's just all there is to it. I think we've made pretty good progress on this map. You know, we're not going, you know, at like a lightning speed or anything, but we're going a lot faster than I normally would be going at this point in a Let's Play. So it is very, very much different for me. Now, I figure, you know, the mod will be in this save file for a few days. Just let me try it out and everything. You know, it may even stick around, but I think it makes things a little bit slower. Like, you know, we're not like zooming everywhere, but we're still getting work done. So I'm okay with it. It makes me think a little bit more about like every action that I'm doing. You know, like you would whenever you're actually driving something. You tend to think, you know, how is this actually going to affect what I am doing? Because I can't just miraculously get up to 60 miles an hour, so I'm not going to be jumping traffic or anything like that. Alright, so we're back in the John Deere, giving it another go. I think we're doing decent. I'm not going to say, you know, we're doing awesome or anything, but for a little bit slower pace video today, I think that we're making some good progress. That is the key here, isn't it? Progress. Now, my biggest hang up is I use, normally, whenever I'm driving, is the stop and go controls. So that one is a little bit odd for me. So if I need this to go up. Yes, that key does that. All right, so that is up. Then we can go into auto. I don't know, it feels like I've got to do like a lot more planning in all my movements. Normally I'm just like, and then I'm turned around and, you know, ready to go and everything. Whereas right now, it's like, okay, do I have enough room to turn? Am I going to have to stop? Am I going to have to do, you know, all these different things? So it's different, but it's kind of nice. I don't know yet. Haven't made up my mind. All right, so we need G2, 3. Good. We're good to go. We can pull. There we go. Now I'm interested to see how the Kenworth is gonna end up working out. That's gonna be interesting, because we will have to cart our harvester up the road. Not this episode, but probably the next one to get it going. So that is gonna be different. Oh no, I selected reverse. Thank you. Alright, let's go back in the... Oh, it saves my settings. That's nice. Like, it saves what gear I'm in. So, I'm probably like really using this mod wrong. And it's probably making some people cringe, but so far I enjoy it. Like, I've used bits and pieces of it before, but I never really sat down to talk about it or, you know, like actually use it. So it's definitely different. It is a different kind of mod. Okay, that was weird. Somehow I'd enabled IC on this tractor, and it wouldn't let me do away with the... Okay, that's just weird. All right, so we're back underway. That was extremely odd. I was starting to get a little bit frustrated. I didn't know what was exactly happening there. Like, I like IC. I like the idea of it, but I wish you could, like, pick, you know, if you wanted it or not whenever you selected a mod. That would be, you know, very good. Or if the control wasn't normally, like, space, because there are so many other mods that use space that it's a little bit ridiculous sometimes. Okay, I don't know if I'm like fully sold on the mod yet or not. I think it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. It's pretty fun though. Like, from a playing perspective, I don't know what it's like on a viewing perspective, because I've kind of like not been talking because I keep like, what gear do I need to be in? What does this button do? What do all these things do? I don't understand what I'm doing. And, you know, it's okay from my end because I'm like, new thing, let me do all the buttons. And I don't know how well that's translating to a video. Probably pretty horribly, honestly. So, but we are getting this field done. So it was up for plowing again, which is weird. Like, I don't understand. I thought it was 3 times, right? Like, you get you gotta plow every 3rd or something, right? And it's having me plow all my fields every time I do them, so I don't know what the deal is. Alright, I think that's where we're actually going to leave it at today. This is like a little bit of shorter video. I didn't have a lot to talk about. It's mainly just, you know, trying out these mods and doing different things. So, you know, let me know down in the comments some feedback on what you guys want to see from Shamrock Valley. Like, I have a decent idea what I want to do. Like I was explaining earlier, I really do want to try for the most amount of realism that I can get. But it is going to be a slower paced game, so yeah, just let me know down there what you want, and I'll try to accommodate it the best I can. You know, Ireland is not where I'm from. It is a fair chunk away from where I live. So maybe somebody in the comments is from there and we can learn something, and I can, you know, keep going, because I do like doing things, you know, even though every once in a while I'm like, okay, the logging episode, yeah, that went to hell in a handbasket, but I like doing things, you know, the right way. So I try to do them the right way, but sometimes, you know, things just don't work out, which, you know, it can suck if something doesn't work out correctly. But I think if I keep pushing you know, myself a little bit farther, I can get a little bit better at what I'm doing. You know, let's face it, when I started, I didn't know shit. And I'm starting to make more and more logical choices about what I do and everything. So seeing if I can make that transition into being a better YouTube in those regards is going to be, you know, a good little jump for me, but I think it will be well worth it in the end. So I don't mind trying new things as long as it's something that you guys want to see. So that is where I'm going to leave it at. I'm going to get this field done and worry about cultivating it in the next episode, and we're going to worry about transporting our harvester over to our 2 little fields over there and getting them all done. And I'm going to have to install the growth control mod, because I cannot, like, it shouldn't have grown. Like, we planted it, right? Or did we fertilize it? No, we planted that field, because we done it with the big case Magnum, and I was talking about its full drive and everything, and it should have been done a little bit better. So, but yeah, that's where we're going to leave it. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll talk to you in the next video.